Alright, we're recording. Perfect. How's it going, guys? So today we're going to talk about what I've been using lately in, I guess, what would be considered, I believe, to be the lightest hammock setup possible. Oh great, the audio is ruined because of a dumpster truck down the road. So I know a couple people are asking basically what have I been taking, what is this DCF hammock, what do I do to make my pack so small, since I use a 25-liter pack. And I worked my way down. I started with an Exos 58, and we just kind of worked our way down from 40 to 30 to 35 to now 25, because I don't carry a lot of stuff and that's just how I like it. Yeah, and we're gonna break it down sort of piece by piece, and then I'll expand on it in some later videos. And the only thing I think I conclude at the end of the video is that I didn't have this in my backpack. This is the App Gear hoodie. This is Alpaca, which is basically the coolest hoodie ever. And I'm kind of a hoodie freak. I've got a whole bunch of hoodies in the car that I like to compare, but basically we're just going to show you what I've been using, because a lot of people on Instagram like to ask what I'm up to. So yeah, this seemed kind of fitting, and it's a good day for a video. going to do a separate comparison on a lot of the things that I've shot in this video. For instance, the hammock that I'm going to be talking about is like a one of one and nobody really can get one of those. I'm probably going to do a breakdown of how I pack my pack also, because there's certain things that I do with the sit pads that also form the shape for the frameless pack that I'm using. And since I'm trying to basically use a 25 liter pack as my main pack until I get something new coming down the road with Chris with LiteAF, I'm basically just seeing how light I can get. Some people would say stupid ultralight, but you know, the lighter the better. That's just true. Nothing around that. So, out of all the gear, I think my personal favorite, if I had to break it down, would probably be the hammock. Because it took a lot of brainstorming to get something like that created. TrailCraft is the company who made that one, and I just wanted to take a second to talk about that. Miyagi on the Trail is a very well-known backpacker. He does some YouTubing. He has a really awesome Instagram as well, where we share a lot of photos, and he has just been on the same wavelength as I when it comes to like wanting to get the lightest of light, but also not sacrifice to where it would end up falling apart in the field. Then we found a happy medium, and he designed this monolight DCF hammock, and this hammock is the real deal. It's just over 8 ounces, which is the lightest fully enclosed hammock, and we just incorporated some materials that no other company's really mending together. So I mean, you can have a DCF tarp or you can have a monolight hammock, but no one's putting DCF on the monolight around the bug net to be able to make a fully enclosed hammock also good for winter and also good for summer, because it still breathes, because there's a space around the whole perimeter of the DCF and 0.5 no-see-um. Now, if you have no clue what I just said, basically then it's a light hammock. Alright, so basically I just wanted to express what I've been using lately, and this is by no means what I take on every trip. Of course, there's going to be trips where I take more clothing, less clothing. There's going to be trips where I use more DCF stuff sacks if there's going to be more rain. There's going to be times where I'm not using that umbrella. Certain cases I'll change out the different kind of Injinji socks that I'm wearing, which I didn't cover socks, or what I generally wear on trail as far as certain shirts or shorts, but that's stuff we'll get into later because everybody's got their own opinion on that. So this is just a basic overview of kind of what I've been taking lately per se. Not something I would say that everybody uses, but since a lot of people have been asking what I've been using lately in particular, this is what I wanted to expand on. If there's anything in particular that you wanted to talk about, you can message me and follow me on Instagram at Hunter's Trip, or feel free to send me a comment down below. And oh yeah, the base weight, because that's what everybody generally cares about. I think if you were to weigh out everything minus the camera that I'm using, which is a Nikon Z50, I think my base weight is right at 6 point something. You know, if you want to get super critical, it's like 6.4 pounds, but we're gonna go with around 6 to 7 pounds depending on the damn audio and people using the saw. Base weight, like I was just mentioning, is probably somewhere around 6 to 6.5 pounds. Depending on if it's a shorter or longer trip, it may get it up to 7 pounds, but we're well under that 10-pound ultralight setup. So you could say this could be the lightest hammock setup. We're just gonna have to see what else everybody else is using, but this is what I'm currently up to. So if you like it, you can push that button right there. The button basically means people will watch it more, which is kind of cool. I mean, that's about it.